Why do people insult you, even when you've done nothing wrong? Have you ever noticed something strange? You could receive 99 compliments in a day, but it's that one insult that stays in your head for hours, maybe even years. Why? Are you too sensitive? Or is there something deeper happening inside your brain? By the end of this video, you'll understand why people insult others, why those words hurt so much, and most importantly, how to make sure they never control your emotions again. Because the truth is, most insults have very little to do with you. Here's something fascinating. Psychologists call it the negativity bias. Our ancestors survived by remembering danger, not compliments. Forget one kind person, nothing happens. Forget the person who wanted to hurt you, that could be life or death. Your brain still works the same way today. That's why one rude comment can replay in your mind all day, while dozens of compliments disappear within minutes. So if you've ever thought, why can't I stop thinking about what they said? It's not because you're weak. It's because your brain is trying to protect you, even when there's no real danger. Now, here's where psychology gets really interesting. Most people think insults come from confidence. In reality, they usually come from insecurity. Psychologists call this projection. When someone feels bad about themselves, they sometimes push those feelings onto someone else. Think about that friend who keeps joking about your height, your salary, your clothes, every single time you meet. The first time, maybe it's a joke. The fifth time, it's no longer humor. It's a pattern. Sometimes people insult others because they're jealous. Sometimes they want attention. Sometimes they're trying to look superior in front of a group. And sometimes they're simply passing on the frustration they couldn't express somewhere else. The important thing to remember is this. An insult often tells you more about the speaker than the target. But here's a question that almost nobody asks. Why do some people seem to attract disrespect more than others? It's not because they're less valuable. It's because people constantly read nonverbal signals. Before you even speak, people notice your posture, your eye contact, your voice, your confidence. If you constantly avoid eye contact, speak hesitantly, apologize for every little thing, some people unconsciously assume you'll tolerate disrespect. That doesn't justify their behavior, but psychology shows that people often test the boundaries they believe exist. And if no boundary appears, they keep pushing. So what should you do? Most people choose one of two extremes. They stay silent, or they explode after months of frustration. Neither usually works. Instead, set the boundary early.
Early. Calmly. Respectfully. Something as simple as, hey, I don't appreciate jokes like that. No shouting, no long explanation, just clarity. Because confidence isn't about speaking the loudest, it's about making your limits clear. Here's another trick. Stop apologizing for existing. Sorry, can I ask something? Sorry, can I sit here? Sorry, I just wanted to say, if you've done nothing wrong, don't apologize. Every unnecessary apology quietly tells your brain, and sometimes other people, that your presence needs permission. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's believing you deserve the same respect as everyone else. And if someone insults you just to get a reaction, don't give them one. Sometimes the strongest response is simply, okay. No argument, no defending yourself, no emotional performance. People looking for drama usually lose interest when there's no drama to feed on. Of course, there's an important exception. If someone repeatedly humiliates, bullies, or targets you, don't mistake silence for strength. Real confidence also means knowing when to ask for help, whether it's a manager, a teacher, a parent, or someone you trust. Protecting your peace isn't weakness, it's wisdom. So, the next time someone insults you, pause. Don't immediately believe their words.
Ask yourself, what does this comment reveal about them? Because here's the truth. People can throw opinions at you, but they can't define your worth unless you hand them that power. The people others respect the most aren't the ones who never get insulted. They're the ones who refuse to let someone else's words decide who they are. If you've ever stayed quiet after being insulted, comment enough. I genuinely love to know how many people have experienced this. And if you enjoy learning the psychology behind everyday human behavior, subscribe, because every week we break down the hidden patterns that quietly shape our lives. I'll see you in the next video.